pleasure to be here. I'd like to take you through the journey we've been on through the last few years. At G Appliances, we have a 100-year history of building appliances. We're located in Louisville, Kentucky, and it is a very large site. It's large enough that we have our own zip code. In 1973, we reached what I would call our peak. We had 23,000 employees working there, manufacturing products for the US and globally. But then, in 2008, it really was our low point. In 2008, the General Electric company decided to put the business up for sale. Leading up to 2008, we were really on a journey of outsourcing. And I'm sure many of you had done the same thing. We outsourced products to Mexico, China, Korea, and it was successful for a while. But as we outsourced these products, the people we were working with became our competitors. And I'd say when the housing crash happened in the US, it really showed the fundamental weaknesses of this model. At that point, the company wanted to sell. But those of us at Appliances, we didn't want that, we wanted to fix the business. So what did we do? We put a plan together, and we went to Fairfield, Connecticut, where our corporate headquarters are, and we showed the company this plan and what we thought we could do, what we thought we could accomplish. And we did get the support of the highest level of management and the board of the General Electric company, and we started down a path to transform and rebuild the appliance business. But to do that, we needed to transform everything we were doing. We needed all new products. When we talk about 11 new product platforms, that didn't just mean the products, that means the facilities they were built in. We needed to change our development cycles. We needed to make sure that we had the latest styles and trends. The facilities, the infrastructure needed to be all redone. When we talk about revamping plants, we're talking about the roofs leaked, the bathrooms didn't work, the electricity didn't flow, you name it, we had to go in there and fix it. And to do that, we really had to focus down on process and culture. We needed a new process to work through, and then we needed a new culture. We need to think different. We need to work together in different manners. You know, this picture here was literally, it's right down the hallway from my office, around 10 yards. And this is where industrial designers work. We had badge access. Myself as an engineer, I couldn't get into that area. All the functions were basically separated. The laboratories where we had to work as engineers, the tools hadn't been replaced for maybe 20 years. No upgrades to those facilities. And then as I talked about the factories, they had really been on a 20-year path to shut down. So we really had to invest in tools, skill set, and get new experts. In engineering, we really took a hard look at what our capabilities are. What did we need to do? We had a small team. We need that expertise. We hired over 400 engineers in the last few years. We rebuilt the labs. We have to have places where engineers can go what I call play and experiment and create the kind of things that's in their mind. And the capabilities, when we looked at these products that we were going to make, it was, much as you just saw in the presentation, very complex. Connectivity, the software we needed to do, these were different than anything we had created before. And we wanted these to be leading edge, ahead of the competition. But to do that, we really focused on the people. That was the main place where we looked and we knew was going to make a difference. We hired experts. We put new training plans in place, training programs in place. We partnered with universities to keep bringing in the new knowledge, new ways of thinking. And we really had a strategy that we were still going to be a small team, but we were going to be empowered with the best tools that money could buy. One of the first areas we looked is we wanted to have a state-of-the-art PLM tool. So what did we do? We put together a cross-functional team. We spent about 9 months looking all over the globe. We talked to all the different divisions of General Electric. We talked to a lot of different companies and decided on the PTC suite of tools. And we wanted to have the latest. We wanted the latest releases of Creo, the latest releases of Windchill, so that we can make sure that our engineers, when they're sitting down designing the products, have the best there is to offer. And this really became a foundation of how we work, how we communicate, and how we develop these new products. And again, when I talked about the culture, I'd say that's the thing that really was the glue that brought us all together. We focused on lean. We had a lot of consultants come in, lean experts, to teach us new ways of thinking. And this really put all different functions on a common mission. We broke down those doors, we co-located everybody, And that common mission we called Mission One. And that's what all these new products that we came out with were all called Mission One products. And the mission was to really revitalize, rejuvenate this business and transform it into something we all wanted to have in the future. So looking at this journey, time was precious. That was the commodity that if I could do it all over again, we would have valued every second. I look back in 2008 when we started knowing we needed to do something different to where we are now in 2013 where we've basically redone all our factories, put all new products in. Every minute was valuable. And some of those minutes up front where we took too long to decide, too long to get things started, that was lost value right there. The other thing is we need to be a learning organization, a better learning organization, because you can only go as fast as you can learn. And we're getting better at it, but it's got to be part of your culture. It's got to be what you're about, learning new things, learning new tools. It's great to see everybody here. That's what we're here for, is to learn. The other thing as we move forward and try different things, the first thing you got to do is become effective. As we start up these new facilities that hadn't had new investment in 20 years, getting them effective, getting products out the door, that's what comes first. Then we work on being efficient. That's what we're all about now, is how do we get the efficiencies back into these plants. If I look at PLM, we kind of did that in parallel. That is, I wouldn't do that if I could give some advice, get that done early. That is a foundation. If we could have that early so we weren't changing systems when we were in the middle of doing the designs. If I could do it over again, that's one that we would have moved, I think, day one and get that in and get it done fast. And again, don't change more than you have to, but if you get $1 billion like we did, take it. So what I've got now is a short video to kind of take you through what we've been.
Appliance Park has been here since the early 50s. My dad and grandfather spent their whole careers here.
We're the heartbeat of this place, the people on the line. We take pride in what we do. When that refrigerator ships out the door, it's us that work out here.
We're on the forefront of revitalizing manufacturing. We're proving that it can be done here and it can be done well.
I've come to GE after the plant I was working at closed after 33 years. GE is giving me the chance to start back over.
There's construction workers everywhere. So what does that mean? It means work. It means work for more people.
There's a bright future here, and there's a chance to get on the ground floor of something big, something that will bring us back. Not only this company, but this country.
Thank you very much.